message is for all women like me, not those who love and support women like me. So I have been thinking about gifts and blessings. And I share with y'all, I watch a lot of interviews, like a lot of them. The majority of them are faith based, meaning this is someone who's a believer talking about experiences that they've had or their life journey, or just, a lot of them are that way. A good chunk of them are music based, people who work with music or have some type of musical talent or connection to the music industry. I watch a lot of interviews about that type of stuff. I watch a lot of testimonies though. So, and just also being an observation of people in the world using their gifts, whether they have athletic ability, a creative, ability, an intellectual gifting, meaning they're strong, maybe in science, inventions. Some people have an oratory gift. I just observe. And when I think about what's true, whatever blessings, gifts you have, whatever, however you're contributing to the world through your outward expression, a lot of times you can think of someone else, you can observe them and how their expression shows up in the world, and you can figure out what kingdom their expression uplifts. Because that's a big thing to think about, especially if you're someone who feels that you have a gift and that the Lord has blessed you with some type of, because he gives us all gifts. I'm thinking about the parable about the talents. He gives us all things that he wants a return on investment for. I've gifted you with these, and I expect for you to go out and use it to uplift a kingdom. And obviously the kingdom that the Lord wants you to uplift is his kingdom. But a lot of people figure out that they have some type of gift and don't use it for God. And your question might be, oh, how can somebody use an athletic gift for God or some whatever? We live in a culture of celebrity worship and idolization. People idolize your gifts, even if you're not a celebrity. If you're the star, if you're the quarterback on the little league, and you're awesome, that people will uplift you. People will let you know that they think you're awesome. People will go out of their way to show you it or tell you in some type of way that your gift is to be seen and appreciated. You're a ballerina, wherever you are high performing at in your expression, you do spoken word, regardless of what it is. You've been a valedictorian from your high school. You had the top score on your reading test on your grade level, like whatever it is that people notice you for. Everybody has a sphere of influence around them. We like to think that influencers are just people who are out, on public platforms and culture. Everybody has a sphere of influence. If you're gaining attention from wherever the Lord has given you a gift, are you pointing back at him? Are you in some way using your connection to other people, or even people who look up to you for how you're showing up, your blessings, your gifts? Are you using that influence, that draw that they have towards you to point to Jesus? Are you crediting him for the gift? Because this is my personal belief. The world can take your gift, and depending on where you are with the Lord, your gift can become a curse in the wrong hands. If you aren't sure in understanding who gave you your gifts, you may not give the Lord credit for it. And then in your work, you start to uplift the kingdom of darkness with your gift. You see it all the time, especially in the music industry. Going your own way and then acknowledging God afterwards, that ain't it. That ain't it. Well, I already talked about that in one of my other videos, so I'm not going to spend so much time on that. But no, it's Lord. And then this is how society doesn't do this. Parents are at fault too. Because if you teach your children that their gifts are from God and he gets all the credit, then the next person can't run up to you and be like, hey, you can get this with your gift if you do this. Or I want to use your gift in some way. When you are taught that the Lord drives where your gift goes, and it may not leave out of your city, because everybody want to be a star, right? It may not leave out of your school when you're young. It may not leave out of your family. But you are to use your gift in a way that the Lord wants you to, because he's the one who gave it to you. And you're not in the driver's seat, but he is. And I think part of the reason why people's gifts become curses for them is because They don't fall in love with the Lord first. They learn that they have some type of special talent, ability the Lord has breathed into a certain area of their life. Not only are they not consulting the manufacturer about how to steward the gift, because they're not taught that. And I can't blame a child. The parent doesn't teach them that. The parent doesn't, seek God about the gift while they are stewarding their child, which is a gift from God to them. But okay. So not only are they not receiving instructions on what to do with this thing and submitting, they're also not understanding that they should love the gift giver and not the gift. A lot of people go around and their gifts lead them, and their gifts actually lead them to destruction because they don't have the solid foundation of, I gotta love this, the one who gave me this gift. I gotta love them so that I'm sure that my gift can't be tainted and it's always being used to uplift his kingdom from day one. And not only that, I have to seek him so I can know what he wants me to do with this. What do you want me to do with it? How am I supposed to impact the world with this gift that you gave me? So whether you are right now watching this, someone who you know that the Lord breathed on your life in a certain area and you want him to get the glory out of it, stop putting your focus on whatever that area is and put your focus on him for it. Lord, I refuse to do anything with my talents. I refuse to do anything with my gift of writing. I refuse to do anything with my gift of dance. I refuse to do anything with my high IQ, my love for inventing, my love for creating, structurally creating, whatever it is. I refuse to do anything with it until I understand what you want me to do with it. And then I'm going to be obedient to that. Because I know that you gave me the gift, not for me, but for you. And if you're a parent hearing this and you know that your child is gifted, start implanting what you need to be sowing seeds into their understanding about their gift, which is, this is not yours. You are a steward of this gift. And you can't let the gift drive you. You can't be in love with the gift. You can't let this gift become an idol. Oh, I'll do anything. Phrases like that and a heart posture like that is an open door for the enemy. Oh, they'll do anything? Your boundaries become low. You don't have any sense of discernment about who you should allow to be involved with you as it concerns your gift. The Lord says for you to seek him first. The Lord says that those who delight in the Lord shall reap these blessings. That's where your focus is supposed to be. And he'll continue to grow your gift. Yeah. He'll develop you. If your foundation is right, you'll be able to use your gift to bless and just do everything that the Lord has set out for you, without it bringing you any sorrow. Your gift becomes a curse when it becomes misplaced where it's supposed to sit in your life and the wrong hands get on it. The Lord is not going to add sorrow to you from it, but your decisions might. All right. That's all I got.